Hey, what is going on guys? Yaniv here and welcome back to another video. Sorry for the absence of videos recently. It's been kind of hard to get the videos out there because I've been in Russia for the World Cup. It was absolutely amazing. If you guys want to see my travels and my journey there, follow me on Instagram. I'm going to be posting this stuff on IGTV, little like 1-2 minute vlogs. So link in the description if you guys are interested in that. But that's not what this video is about. Today we're going to talk about my second ever Amazon product. I'm going to break it down for you and we're going to go into my seller's account also. So stick around for that. This is actually a sequel on another video I did actually breaking down my first ever product on Amazon, and I showed you guys also exactly how that month went and took you into my seller's account. If you guys are interested in that, click up here and I'll take you to that video. So let's get into the screen and I'll show you guys how that product looked. So now that we're in the screen here, I hope you guys are ready for this. This might look a little bit clustered, but I'm gonna break it down for you guys and I'm gonna actually share with you guys some tips and tricks on how to launch your product and what I did to make this one succeed. Also, the reason I do this stuff is not to brag or anything like that. I just actually want to show you guys behind the scenes of stuff that you might not have thought of for those of you who are starting on Amazon. So like I said, this is my second ever product on Amazon. I actually launched it on like close to Prime Day of last year, right before Prime Day, because I knew that Prime Day was a huge day and I actually wanted to, I wanted that boost in sales, obviously. But you know what? It didn't turn out to be as good as I thought it would be. I thought that Prime Day would be really good for my products, but it turned out not to be that great. Now, on the other hand, today is actually Prime Day here in 2018. And it's working a lot better for me this year than it did last year, which is interesting. But anyways, let's break it down. I'll talk to you guys about the first month of my second product. Stick around here, guys, because again, like I said, I will be taking you into my seller's account and showing you guys exactly how much money it did make me. So these are some basic expenses here. I got professional photography, which was the most expensive thing other than my product. It was $350. I decided that I was gonna spend that much because, guys, don't cheap out on your product pictures. That's gonna make you more money. The better the pictures, the more money you make. So I don't cheap out on pictures ever. UPC code is that. Units ordered, I ordered 1,000 units. My initial orders are usually about 1,000 units because I have the confidence and the knowledge that I know that those units will eventually sell. So I just went full out again. If you guys don't know, watch my first product, it's even crazier. Unit cost was $1.35. That's just for the actual unit. The UPC sticker, 5 cents, 10 cents for the logo, all this stuff, negligible costs. Shipping cost, if you guys don't know, I ship all my stuff by air, which means that, I don't deal with freight forwarders and any of that stuff. I do DHL or FedEx, and I do DDP, which is delivered duties paid, which means I basically don't have to do anything. The manufacturer sends my product straight to the Amazon warehouse, and from there I start to sell. They're responsible for transportation, customs clearance, and getting it to Amazon door-to-door shipping. So literally, I don't have to deal with any of that. And for me, I value my time and I value passivity in my income, so that's why I only do air shipping. So basically, accounting for all the expenses, the majority of them, it was $2.14 landed cost per unit. The total manufacturer cost was just over $2,000. Manufacturing time was 3 weeks and the shipping was 10 to 14 days. This is actually very, very normal, very regular. This is also a reason why I like to do air shipping, because it takes a lot less time. DC shipping can take up to a month, and on Amazon, when you want to catch trends, you got to get them quick, because like most of you guys know, probably you guys know somebody that decided to do a product, decided to do sea shipping, and it took too long, and by the time they launched it, it was too late and the market was saturated and they hadn't had time to actually take over that market before it got saturated. So that's why I like to do things quickly, so I can get it out there and get my foot in the door and actually settle down before it gets saturated. Now let's talk about the Amazon warehouse costs. These are just the costs associated with doing Amazon FBA. If you guys don't know what FBA is, it's fulfilled by Amazon, which means, again, I don't do much. Amazon actually packages the unit and ships it off to my customers. They also do customer support, and it's pretty nice. So that's why I like FBA. I don't like to fulfill it myself. My selling price for the product was $17.97. Now again, price fluctuates up and down depending on how the market is. Whenever someone tells you just one price and how their product was, it's not necessarily always how it is. I know that my product always moved up and down depending on how many reviews I had, the quality of my reviews, and how many reviews my competition has, and the quality of their reviews. So it's always moving, and if my competition goes out of stock, I raise my price because supply and demand is pretty basic stuff. So this was what I listed at, this is what it was at for the most part, but it did fluctuate. So basically, for $17.97, the pick and pack fee was $2.49, and that's based on the dimensions, so the size and the weight. At this point, you really can't get such a low pick and pack because my product at the time, which was literally 1 year ago, it was, you know, the pick and pack fees were different. Now they have increased. I think the lowest is about $288, but at the time it was $249 was my price. The referral fee is still the same as it was before, 15% of the sales price. That's what you have to pay for selling on Amazon, no matter if you're FBA or not. Put all that into account, the profit per unit was $10.64. The profit margin was 58%. If you guys care about that, I added it for those guys. And the total profit was approximately $10,640. Now I know that might have been a lot of rambling for you guys, so let's get into the sales dashboard and I'll show you guys my seller's account. So now we're in my seller's account. These are the dates of the 1st of July to the 31st of July, because I think I launched it right as July started. It came into stock. So I'll just show you guys this month. And this was again the prime day of last year, was somewhere around here as well. As you guys can see here, I sold 1,314 units. Basically, I didn't fully sell out of my first product that month, because at this point I had 2 products selling, but I sold out I think about 600 or 700 units of that product. And as you guys can see here, throughout the month, you know, 40 units, so 29 units, 40 units, it went up to 58 units. And some of these days are about $1,500. And you guys need to understand that this was actually, I started in June. So June was my first month and July was my second month. So this is actually really, really crazy for me, because I was actually mind blown that this was, you know, possible. My first month, I think I made $24,000. And this month it was almost, you know, hitting 29,000 with 2 products. But it's really, really awesome. As you guys can see here, I want to show you guys that this is my seller's account. Here, I'll do it slowly. This is my seller's account, okay? A lot of people have a lot of like not confusion, but they don't believe a lot of times. So I hate having to prove myself, but for those of you skeptics out there, this is my seller's account, and this was my month of July last year, and I did pretty well. Also, another thing I want to explain to you guys, like I said before, my first product, I started selling at $21.96, but because in this month, I was actually running out of stock, but along with that, one of my competition actually ran out of stock himself. So I had increased the price to like $32.95 or some $33 from $21.96. So obviously I was selling less, but I was getting a much, much higher profit. At the time, I thought this was a good idea. You know, nowadays it's usually better just, you know, go out of stock and close your listing, and that way you'll save your rank more. But before I wasn't that smart, so I was raising my price to try to slow down the sales. But it's okay because it worked out well. My first product started selling a little bit less, but it was selling a, you know, a lot higher profit margin. The second one came in here, it did really, really well as well. Almost I think 600 or 700 units. It's really hard to differentiate, you know, which product sold what. But yeah, it did really, really great. So I hope you guys are enjoying the confused face that you're seeing right now. That's what I realized when my phone stopped recording and my audio was actually not being recorded from my mic for some reason. So enjoy this overlay here. But that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. I hope you guys did get some value from it. And if you guys did, please remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below, because I'm sure you guys are going to have tons of questions for me, and I'll try to answer all of them for you. If you guys are interested, remember to check me out on IGTV at Real Yaniv, and I'm going to have the World Cup vlogs there. But that's all I have for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.